What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. I hope you guys are doing great, man. It has been a while. So in today's video, I have a new car, a new clap out, a little hoopty. But before I show you the car, you maybe wondering why the IS is still here. That's because the IS350 is not going anywhere for at least another year and a half. So let me explain. So I was gonna get a Supra and then sell the IS and then buy it daily, but back in July I went back to school. So before COVID I started nursing school, and then COVID happened, and I work on my floor where I work at the hospital was the COVID floor. And then at that time, for us to go to nursing school, there's a bunch of stuff we had to do, and I didn't want to deal with all that. So I was like, you know what, I'll take a break for a year or two, and then I'll go back. So long story short, back in May I took the TEAS test. So if you don't know what TEAS test is, it's a test that after you're done with your prereqs, like all the classes that you have to take to get in the program, and then you have to take that test so you can get in the program. So I passed the test, and then I started nursing school back in July 1st. So for me, I'm not gonna have time for YouTube, and I have a YouTube channel. So if I buy a Supra, I would make content, and I will not have time for that for about a year and a half now. So I just pass. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait and drive the IS for another year and a half, and then I'll do all that. Because but the only thing I regret is that I already put the car back to stock. So I sold mostly everything. As you can see, the IS is back to stock. There's no exhaust, no intake, nothing. So I sold most of these parts. So because of this car, I sold all the aftermarket parts in this car. I was able to take some of that money and buy this car that I'm about to show you right now. All right, enough talking. This is my new, to me, 2008 Lexus GS460. Alrighty guys, there it is, the 2008 Lexus GS460 with the 4.6 liter V8. Like I said, this car is a clap out. So it looks nice, but it's a will be title. This car has been in 2 car accidents, one up front and one in the rear. So I bought it for $5 grand. I didn't care because I like how the V8 feels, and I think that it can be a good little project. So in the next video I'll show you everything that is wrong with this car. As you can see here, we have some tips right here. That's because the headlight washer, the nozzle, they're not there. I don't know why. So I ended up putting some tapes up here just when it rings, it doesn't mess with anything. So yeah, man, that's the car. Let me open the door, and as you can see, that's the interior. And first thing you're gonna see is this right here and that right there. I don't know, I don't understand how people let this happen to the car. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but it is what it is. So that's the interior, that's the door, and that's the steering wheel and passenger seat, and this is the back right there. And one thing about this car, you can lock the doors here up front and the rear as well. And this one is black for some reason. I think they had some kind of vinyl wrap on here. Now it's like, I don't even know, but it is what it is. So that's the rear of the car. And then, as you can see, this is the parking sensors. Two of them, they're not missing, they just drop inside, because whenever they repair this, they just didn't do a good jobs at all. So these have some clips that hold them to the bumper. I guess the clips aren't good anymore, so they just fell off. So that's something I need to fix. And yeah, whoever had this car painted those black, the rims black, and the brake red, which I'm not a big fan of red, but I'll change those. It is what it is. As you can see, the car is missing the fender liners, so that's something I have to replace. Actually, I think I'll replace the whole front bumper. Like I said, on the next video I'll show you all the stuff that is wrong with the car. As you can see here, look at this. It is incredible. So this car is pretty much a mini LS 460. The reason why I said that is because for 2008, this car has a lot of features that my IS don't even have. This car has at least 80% of features that this 2022 GX460 has. So the engine in here is pretty much the same one, and there, this one I'll show it to you. This one is 1 URFSE. This one has 1 URFE, which is the main difference is, I think, is just fuel injectors, but that's all. And other than that, it's the same engine in the LS and the GX as well. So let me show you the trunk. Oh, I messed that up. So I think I need to change these as well, because they're not holding that trunk door too well. And that's the trunk, and it's not too bad. Got a spare tires down there, and the amp, as you can see, this car has marked 11 cents. So yeah, it is what it is. And when you shut this, as you can hear it, it's shut by itself, which is cool. So yeah, that's the car. Again, that's the back seat. The back seat, they're good shape, but the front, they didn't take care of this car though. Whoever had this car did not take care of it. So before I bought this from a guy, but he bought it from someone else. So as you can see, you still have the floor mats. I mean, it's clean, it's just the seats aren't good, but I'm glad that the dashboard is still in great shape. So, and yeah, that's it. Now let me start the car up and show you guys the engine. Let's start this baby up. that's the sound of the 4.6 liter V8. And as you can see, we have a check system there. That's because of the TPMS sensors. So the only thing is the screen is a little dark. I think that's something those early model years with those screens for the IS, GS and stuff, they do that. So that's something that I need to fix. As you can see, if you put the car on reverse, it's super dark. Yeah, so yeah, let's rev it up a little bit. Sure, let me pop the hood. Alrighty guys, there it is. As you can see here, I had to put this here because these struts, they're not working, so that's something I need to buy to replace. And this is the motor. Let me take this thing off so we can see what's going on here. There it is, 4.6 liter V8, 1 UR FSC, and that's the intake right there. Yeah, that's it. What the heck is this? Look at that. What is that? Some kind of oh my god. All right, as you can see here, we have some oil leaks, and these are that's because the valve cover gasket is leaking. I think this car needs some work. Not I think the car does need some work, doesn't need some TLCs, but other than that, I think mechanical wise the car is good. The leaks are easy to fix. I would change like the spark plugs, the coil packs and stuff like that. The only thing I check, I really have to get underneath of the car to check it. It's the valve plate leak. Those engines at that mileage, this car has 173,000 miles on it, so we be title $5 grand. That's not too bad, but this thing is driving me nuts. So yeah man, that's it. That's the V8. So I only bought this car because it has the V8 and it was cheap. I didn't care that it was will be title. I can work on this myself, so that's why I bought it. So on the next video, I'll show you guys all the things that are wrong with this car, all the things that I need to fix, and especially that front bumper. I definitely need a new one because it looks like when the car got in the car accident, they reused the same bumper. They didn't buy a new one, so I definitely will get a new front bumper, and we'll go to everything that I need to do to fix this car up. So I bought this because it's a V8, and I'm planning to put some exhaust on it, some headers, and a tune. And then this car, the motor has 400 oh my god, 400, yeah right, 342 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque, and it has the 8-speed automatic from the ISF. The only turning the TCU is not the same as the ISF, so I will change that, put an ISF TCU on it. But before we do all that, I have to fix everything first, and I'm not really kind of have time to work on this car, so that's something when I'm pretty much done with school. So this car just kind of sit here on my driveway for about a year and a half, and I'll slowly do stuff on it when I have time. Ooh, it's hot out here, man. It's hot. I gotta go. All right, guys. This is it. That's my new Tommy clap out ribbit title 2008 Lexus GX460, and I drove this car and I like it. I like the V8. I like how it sounds. So yeah, like I said, I will not work on this car right now. It's pretty much, I think I'll have a break in December. That's when I'll start doing stuff on it, and then I'll put it aside again because of school. But when I'm done with school, so my hope will just die on me. So like I said, in December I have some times, and then I'll start working on it, and then I'll put it aside again for school until I'm done. So that car is going to sit here for about a year and a half, and then I'll start doing what I want to do to it. All right, guys, this is it. It's hot out here. That GoPro is about to die again. So I hope you guys have a good morning, good night, good afternoon. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next one.